name's Munya Munyati from Zimbabwe, class of 2015. I'm a TV producer in New York, and I do work in film. And one of the funniest memories for me about LPC is the fact that my first time picking up a camera was here on this campus. My roommate Shuhei, he was my second year. He just had a camera that was sitting in his room, and I'd never held a camera, never really used a camera before. And he was like, "Hey man, if you want to use it, it's there. Go, feel free." And a good friend of mine at the time, Jana, taught me how to use the camera in my first year. And since then, it's sort of just like progressed into what I have now today, which is like all the film work that I've done today. And so it's like one of those examples where I didn't necessarily think at the time that what it felt like a hobby would translate into something bigger. LPC and UWC prepared me for the world. I think something I think a lot about is this. In my work, I do I've done a lot of documentaries, a lot of communications with people across the world, and I think something that I felt LPC specifically prepared me for was being able to find ways to cross cultural connections, to connect with people in ways that aren't even just like me being able to speak to you. Right after LPC, I took a year off and went to Ecuador and spent it in the Amazon. Didn't know any Spanish, couldn't really communicate with people, but I feel like LPC prepared me to learn how to communicate, because communication happens with more than just words. It's the experiences you share, it's the food you eat, it's all of these things. And I think I really understood that through LPC, because when you all get here, you're sort of just from all parts of the world bringing in your individual culture, and you sort of have to learn how to connect to each other. Bring the values that you hold so dearly to the table while also receiving from other people. And I think it continues into my work today. So, I did a lot of documentaries, as I said, and I felt as though it's been a benefit in my work because it's allowed me to understand how to get more in depth with people, how to better develop an understanding with people. And so, for me, I really love sharing stories. I'm a storyteller. It's what I've done for a long time. It's what I think I will do for the rest of my life. And I've just been so thankful that I've been able to it's simple things even, it's as small as me being able to say a couple of phrases in Cantonese and talk about a little bit of places in Hong Kong when I'm filming someone who's from Hong Kong in the US, or being able to think about my co-year from this country who did this thing, or that country who did that thing. It just gives you so many ways to connect to the world. You feel so much more connected to people. And it's something that you can't really learn anywhere. It's not something that you can teach in a class. It's not something I've felt I've learned anywhere else. I think, I went to college in the US, and I think that's the closest you get, but even then it's still nowhere near the impact that UWC I think has on people. And it's a testament that I think we had 60 people in my class show up, and I think the closeness you develop is next to nothing.